If you watch the most recent Koine Corner, you would know that this week's word of the week comes from that episode. So let's take a look at the word of the week. It is ekpleso. Ekpleso is I am amazed, or to be amazed, overwhelmed, or struck with amazement. Ekpleso. So ek is out of or out, and pleso is to strike, and it comes from the notion of a flame. Well, why would that make any sense? Have you ever seen someone make fire using a flint or a fire stick that's struck with, say, the back edge of a knife? When you strike the flint, something astonishing happens, right? There's a sudden spark, it catches in the tinder, and you can make a fire. So in the New Testament, this is important. Ekpleso is always passive in the New Testament. In the English vernacular, it's kind of like saying, that knocked me for a loop, that caught me off guard. I was really struck by that. So ekpleso is to be amazed or overwhelmed or struck with amazement, or to be astonished, but something was jarring, something kind of hit you and caused you to be astonished or amazed. So let's take a look at a few examples. First up, the one from our most recent Koine Corner, Mark 1, 21, 22. And they went into Capernaum, and immediately on the Sabbath he entered the synagogue and was teaching. And they were astonished, exaplesonto, at his teaching, for he taught them as one who had authority. Struck by his teaching. It's not what they were used to. They found it astonishing. They were used to scholars who quoted other scholars and laid out citations, and Jesus comes in and just talks to them as one who has authority out of his own being. Very different experience for them, and they found it striking, astonishing. It really caught their attention. Let's look at a second one, Luke chapter 2, verse 48. This is the story of when young Jesus disappears on their way back from a festival, and his parents have to go looking for him, and they find him in the temple talking to the old scholars. And when his parents saw him, they were astonished. Exaplageson. And his mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been searching for you in great distress." So when they're looking everywhere for Jesus, they're struck with astonishment by the fact that he made a decision to leave the group that they're traveling with and to go back to the temple and talk to these scholars. They're struck with amazement. One more, Jesus heals a demon-possessed boy in front of a large crowd. A lot of people see this thing that Jesus did. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 43. And all were astonished, exaplesonto, at the majesty of God. They were struck with amazement. It was hard to believe what they were seeing. This is something jarring that's an attention getter. It's amazing what we just saw. God is doing big things in our midst like we used to hear about in the days of old. So they are struck with astonishment. They're not just like, that was really something. It's like getting smacked in the head. It's like a wake-up call. It's something that really gets your attention and makes you take notice. Wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So our word of the week, ekpleso, to be amazed, overwhelmed, or struck with amazement. Remember, in the New Testament, it's always in the passive. It's always describing something that has happened to someone or some group of people. It's like a smack in the head in a good way. It's a real attention getter. Thanks for watching. I hope that was good for you. If it was, please tell a friend, share the video on your social media. And until next time, Karis Kairene Humine, grace and peace to you.